Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And someone will come running, and oh no, they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you,
and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
there's a place where we don't have to feel alone. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh, someone will come running to take you home, to take you home, take you home. Someone will come running to take you home, to take you home, to take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around,
You will be found.
you will be found.
You will be found.
You will be found.
Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new, all is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new, all is new.
You were not alone. You were not alone. You were not alone. You were not alone. You were not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground,
You will be found.
So you reach up and you rise again.
If you only look around, you will be found.
You will be found.
you will be found.
You will be found.
Hello, and good evening. There you go. Okay, my connection is lagging a little bit. This is Direct Mark, and welcome again to MarkyTalk Talkshop. I know that I haven't been doing it as often as I used to. Dati po ay halos gabi-gabi tayo nagkukentuhan, no? But we haven't been doing this for quite a while. But recently, mukhang every Thursday, mga theater people kausap ko. Kaya I'm thinking of retitling my Thursday episodes as Theater Thursday. That might be nice, no? It's another Thursday, so mga usapang theater po tayo. We'll be talking about talking to creatives who have devoted their talents to theater. Maraming salamat because we've only just started and I see a lot of people watching. I see Maria Espita, Jefferson Escaras. Hi, Jeff! Mai Lipana, Carlo Del Barrio, Villa Labrador, Paul Renigo. Hello, hello, Mater Doñas, Juliana Tan. Oh, may mga iba na nakalusot na, hindi ko na nakita, no? Sir Ed. Oh, Sir Ed is watching. And Pastor Dong. Yeah. Singing pastor is also watching right now. So just keep on sending in your comments. Magparamdaman naman po kayo. We would appreciate that, of course. I have popped up a few comments already. Oh, here's one from Josephine Gomez. Uy, thank you naman, Josh. She's this opera singer. Greetings, my friend Mark and all the artists featured tonight. How refreshing to hear these young voices. I certainly miss acting and singing in theater. Thank you, Josephine Gomez. Actually, the video that I played is for are my students from another theater group. Now, these are not the ones whom we will be featuring today. But please stay tuned, Josephine, because the ones whom I will be introducing to you are very new. They're my new friends as well. Teka lang ha, meron ditong may hirit dito si Jemuel Cedric Rason sa Tumba. Haba ng pangalan. Hoy, may show pa sa linggo. Oo, alam nila yon, Jemuel. Okay. We're not gonna take too long. Sana nga sumama ka lang dito, Jemel. Yes, and then, my lighting director and technical director is also watching, Johnny Ko. Hello, Direct Mark. Hello, Johnny. Okay, are you in Canada na by now? Okay. Paramdam ka naman, Johnny. I think he's already in Canada by this time and have a safe trip, of course, no? Yes, thank you, Josephine. Josephine is saying that you have good students. Oh, thank you so much. One of the thrills of being a theater teacher like me is to see young people grow in their fullness. Not yet, sabi ni Johnny. Well, pa daw siya sa Canada. No? As I was saying, no, one of the fulfillment of a teacher like me is to see young people discover their God-given talents and develop it. Most of the time, it's not even about the mentor. It's not, or the credit can not really just go to the mentor, but I'm sure Carl would understand what I'm talking about, whom I'm going to be introducing in a while. No, but to see fresh, raw talents, no, na hindi pa naniniwala marahil sa kakayahan nila and to rise to the occasion and even to discover themselves. I tell my students, I found myself in a big way because of theater. I started doing theater when I was 9 years old. But later on, I decided that instead of performing, I want to teach more. So mas nandun ang puso ko. Okay, as you already know, we will be talking to the people behind Shorts and Briefs 9. Naku, pang 9 na pala ito. Shorts and Briefs. Yes. And this has nothing to do with laundry, guys. Nor is it a kinky thing. Don't worry. No, Shorts and Briefs is a theater festival, actually. And before I call in the festival director, I want you to take a look at this primer video. Check it out. This is from Shorts and Briefs.
Ako po si Carl Alexis Chico ang festival director ng Shorts and Briefs at saka ang founder ng Exena Page. Alam mo yung Shorts and Briefs or SNB, kumbaga, nagsimula ito sa idea na kung saan magkaroon tayo ng isang theater na kung saan bawal yung mga experts at bawal yung mga professional actors. Kumbaga, parang festival na kung saan pwede akong makasama kapag magkaroon ng shared fear, magkaroon ng shared curiosity at saka yung alam mo, sabay-sabay kami yung magtataka na magaling ba ako, hindi ko alam yung ginagawa ko, yung ganong klaseng fun at celebration ng ganong klaseng feeling. Isa pa sa mga goal namin is magkaroon ng inclusivity at saka ng equal opportunity, especially for those people na hindi naman talaga theater actor in their job, kumbaga wala silang experience talaga. When they audition, alam mo yung may feeling na may chance ako makapasok because this is a festival for me. For once a year, magkaroon ng space na gusto ko rin maging bida. Gusto ko rin magkaroon ng chance na mapalakpakan at makita ng pamilya ko na I can act, I can create art.
I am Alex Lorica. I am the director of 1111. Really looking forward to the experience of the actors, making the play alive with the audience and to see how each audience with each show would react to the piece.
I'm Paolo. I'm the director of Ang Tigas ng Ulo. Merong konting pressure na you have to deliver, pero at the same time, fun pa rin siya. Sobrang fun. I think mas lamang yung fun dahil you know that it's not a competition. So parang celebration nga siya. So maganda na energy backstage. All the plays are very supportive of each other, directors, and yun, yung synergy. So basically, yun yung kinikip namin sa backstage, maging masaya yung experience and mawala yung nerves ng mga tao. So I think to encapsulate the feeling of the first day is yun, simpleng excitement talaga.
To share, come take my hand. You're gonna like it here. A little bit different atmosphere, like a brand new frontier. I think you're gonna like it here. Hey, hey, it's nice to meet you. Hey, hey.
My first time watching Shorts and Brief, and natutuwa ako kasi napaka-refreshing ng mga plays na panood ko. And ramdam ko yung nabanggit ni Carl kanina na ang tinatanggap dito ay yung mga brave na gustong sumubok ng mga first-timers, and kitang-kita ko na nag-enjoy lahat. And yun yung na-appreciate ko talaga kasi tumatawid yung appreciation nila sa craft nila, and they weren't there to impress anyone, and nag-enjoy lang. So, I love that.
Oh, actually first time kong manood ng theater. Actually dito sa Pilipinas. And sobrang I had a great time. Lahat ng actors, they love their craft, and that inspired me more. And actually gusto ko pang manood ulit kasi lahat ng storya gustong-gusto ko. Lahat ng twist.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
In.
And I really loved it.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
More plays, please.
First time kong manood dito, first time kong ma-experience yung theater festival. And to be honest, I was surprised to know na first time actors sila. Kasi walang awkwardness, ang gagaling. And the script writing, the direction, sobrang ganda. So, kudos, congratulations. Next year, hopefully, manonood ulit ako.
Sa lahat ng mga nakakanood po nito, meron po kaming palabas na tinatawag na Shorts and Briefs. Ito po ay Festival of 10-Minute Plays. Mangyayari po ito on all Sundays of August dito po sa Draper Startup Makati sa Poblacion lamang. Bale, sa ticket niyo po, 1 ticket is equivalent to 8 plays at may libreng drink na po yan. So sobrang sulit, sobrang saya, and you'll be able to see a refreshing take on theater acting at saka theater directing. So So please come and support and just enjoy the magic of creating. Maraming salamat!
My first guest for tonight, the theater festival director himself, Carl Jinko. Hello, Carl.
Hello po!
Wait,
Hi po
nasan
sa lahat
tayo?
po.
There you
Ayan.
go. There you go.
Ayan, magandang gabi po sa lahat ng mga nanonood po ng Market Talk at saka sa lahat ng ating mga viewers online. We are live and alive po dito. Good
Yep.
evening po.
Oo, ang dami nga na nakikigulo na, eh, 'di ba? Yung mga information na sila na nagbibigay 'no. Maraming salamat naman 'no. Ibig sabihin, eh, pinapansin niyo at may pakialam kayo sa aming pinaggagagawa dito. For those of you, I may not be able to, do shout-outs. Oh, meron a few more. Angelo Puno, Jemima Aquino, Uni Pacifico, Criseline Barba. Hello, Chris. RJ Giao, Toby Duag. Yeah, my dear friend. Prince David Cruz Serrano. Hello. Mga kaibigan ko yung iba, pero I suppose 'no, marami dito mga kaibigan niyo rin. Carl, maraming salamat. Just keep it coming please 'no, at okay lang sige magulo kayo, yung mga comments niyo just keep it coming 'no. We appreciate that. So, as you've seen in the primer, the 5-minute video that we played, mukhang ang kaiba ang konsepto nito 'no. Is there a festival that is similar to what you're doing, Carl?
Yes, opo naman po. Actually, when we created this one, of course, we're very young pa sa paggawa ng mga festivals, kumbaga. And every time we create pag lagi namin ginagawa tong shorts and briefs, lagi namin ina-acknowledge na nagawa ito because of the people na nag-pave way ng mga festivals like Virgin Lab Fest, even short and sweet before from an international crowd na napunta dito. Sila yung mga nag-pave way dito na possible ang mga festivals ang ganitong klaseng gathering of different talents kumbaga.
Mm. Yes, yes, and I do love supporting festivals kasi lalo na we already know that the theater community was badly hit by the pandemic at talaga naman pong nawindang tayo ng pandemya na to na marami sa atin ay nagkaroon pa ng mga mental health struggles because we needed to get creative. Kaya nga po ginawa ang Market Talk. Market Talk actually, Carl, just to give you a little bit of a background, had been my personal vlog way before the pandemic, but you know, I just usually just talk about my day, talk about stuff that I don't know if people even care about. But when the pandemic hit us, I turned Market Talk into virtual theater, an avenue for people, for my friends, particularly the creatives, to have a creative expression. So I guess similar, no? Parang yun din nangyari sa marami sa atin, Carlo. Naghahanap talaga tayo ng avenue na sige, para makapaglabas, makabuhos tayo ng ating creativity, no? Bago natin tawagin, Carl, yung mga iba nating kasama, can I ask you to read some of the comments from our viewers as I pop them up?
Alright, sabi ni Josephine Gomez, congratulations to this innovative festival. I admire in your initiative and your courage to put up. Salamat po, Miss Josephine. Sana po makapagpunod po kayo. Mabuhay ang teatrong Pilipino, sabi ni si Rania. I hope Sir Rania can watch also our shows.
Yeah, please do. Ay nako, ayan, may mga fan club ng lumalabas.
Yun kasi isa rin sa mga directors. I love you, Lottie Abad. Si Mama yung makakasama natin sila. Si Lily Reyes din, Lottie fans, mandali yung chapter. I think most of the people that are commenting are from the shorts and briefs cast ng season 9. How we created talaga this atmosphere na na masaya at supportive on each other, kumbaga. Siyempre, most of them are first timers, so lahat mas na-experience nila yung mga ganitong klase. So it's fun. It's a core memory for them. That's why it's fun. Sabi ni Criseline Barba, hello po, hi. Criseline.
I-pop up na natin kahit mga walang kakwenta-kwenta, ha? Kahit katulad nito. Gusto mo basahin?
Ano bang maraming tubig. at peace of mind. Peace of mind.
Okay. A few more. Masaya to, ha? Ang daming mga nakikikulit sa atin. Okay, where is that? Hindi ko mahanap. Okay, ito, pakibasa mo.
Ito, Sir Mark naman, sabi niya, idol
Imbes na championship niya, itong VLM, tapos ngayon tumutulong siya sa mga bugana. Hindi naman sila baguhan mo. Siguro, alam mo, ito si Jim Well, isa rin sa mga directors ng Shorts and Briefs. Nanood din siya last year, kumbaga. So,
Okay.
magaling na si Jim
Mm.
Well. So, it's their time to shine.
Oo. Mukhang malaki ang community na ninyo, ha?
Yes. Tapos,
Okay.
Glyza,
Sino pa?
sabi ni Glyza, watch last Sunday, ang ganda at nagaling ng lahat, sulit bayan, personal favorite, bakit bata, solid actors, best director, Earl, Justin Lee, na makakasama natin,
Oo. Maya-mayang konti, tatawagin na natin siya, no? Ito hindi ko naman naintindihan yung anong context nito. Ano yung paresan?
hindi ko na po, hindi ko na po alam yan. Sir,
Oo,
Sir
mukhang
Carl.
nagkukwentuhan si Trent Joshua at si Lilith Reyes.
Yes
Ako
po,
naman sa
active.
paresan. Paano yun? Is that a title of one of the plays, paresan?
Hindi naman po, parang active lang po yung group chat namin. So, if you notice, most of them are different ages, kumbaga. So, it's really a fun
Uh,
conversation online at saka live sa ginagawa nila.
Oh, one of my core of MarkyTalk is kaibigan mo pala, si Eldrin.
Hi, Sir Elvin. Yun, hello po. Sana makanood po kayo ng palabas namin
Yes.
Friday.
Hi, Eldrin. Eldrin is one of my partners here in MarkyTalk. So one of my major contributors also on the creative side. Yan, okay. Babasahin ko pa ba yung mga iba dito? Okay, sige. Pati pagkain sa North Park, kinukwento nyo. Nakatulog ko kumain sa North Park, si Lottie daw. Okay. Sige, tawagin na natin iba. Okay, wait, let me just double check kung meron pa, baka magampo kasi na pagka hindi natin tinawag. Okay, since nabanggit na si Earl, parang gusto kong unahin na siya. Is it okay? Ibahin natin konti ang ating planned sequence, ha? Teka lang, hindi ko matanggal si Lilith. Oo, nag-stuck na yung message dito, Lilith. Teka ha, kailangan burin ko at tanggalin muna kita. Yan, bago ko tawagin si Earl. Okay, so, nabanggit na po kanina, the director of, ayaw talaga matanggal ni Lilith. Matigas ang ulo ng kanyang
Yun din
message.
po ang title ng play ni Lilith na kasama siya, ang tigas ng ulo mo.
Oo.
So, feeling ko, nag-reflect.
So appropriate. Okay, I wanna call in. Kaya lang talaga hindi matanggal yung message. Sandali. Yung message ni Lilith, nag-stuck na. Sandali. Just give me oh, there. I find it na. Okay. Hide current comment. Ayun, meron naman pala hide current comment dito. Okay, Early Pana is the director of Bakit Bata, no? Which has been mentioned, as somebody said, it's a top favorite. Actually, ayaw ni Carl sabihin ko yun pero sige, aminin ko na rin, no? Anyway, this is my show, Carl. Hindi mo mapipigilan. Bakit Bata is also one of my favorites, okay? Please welcome Early Pana joining us right
Hey!
now.
Hello po, Sir Mark. Grabe naman po yun. Salamat po. Maraming salamat at nagustuhan niyo po ang play namin. Thank you so much for having us dito po sa MarkyTalk Talkshop po ninyo. And hello po sa lahat ng nanonood sa Exana PH, sa Shorts and Briefs at sa lahat po. Personal favorite niyo po pala ang
Yeah.
Bakit Bata. Thank you so much po.
Yes, one of the favorite songs. I think one of the things that makes your festival a little different, maybe than most festivals, is that it is not competitive, right? Like you don't want them to
Eh,
compete with each other, like most festivals. Is that a correct assumption, Carl?
Yes po, I mean, when we created this one, nung nagsisimula kami, hindi naman talaga maiwasan na you have your favorites, that people have one place standouts on the other, kumbaga. Pero lagi namin sinasabi na I think the purpose or the heart of the festival is really the celebration of creating, at saka yung celebration na magsama-sama kami dito and appreciate our gift to the audience, which is our art. Magustuhan mo man to hindi, siguro bonus na siya, kumbaga. Our goal talaga is makapag-perform kami at manood kayo, at thank you for that. So, yun po yun.
Yeah. Oh, teka lang ha. Ano to? Sabi ni Arel Luzong. Kasi baka
actor po
magtampo yung
namin
mga
yan.
nagko-comment. Yan. Okay, pakibasa mo, Earl.
Ariel Lusong, isa po sa actors ng Bakit Bata. Napanood niyo po yan. Sabi niya, director namin yan. Let's go. Bakit Bata team?
Okay,
Sila
and
po yan.
writer, this my friend na writer si Tel Maningning. Ang sabi naman niya is, love this. Yeah, thank you, Tel, that you're enjoying this program. I really wanna do this more, actually, Tel. No, parang uh, give a platform. I'm not saying that they need Marky Talk, but I enjoy talking to fresh artists like this. No, bumabata rin ang lolo mo pagka mga batang kausap ko. No? Sabi din ni Trent Joshua, sana all favorite. Oo naman, Trent. Sorry ha, wag ka magtataya na nga. Men, nagtatampo na kay Direct Mark. Sorry ha. Okay. Okay. Next, so sorry pati Lilith. Hindi daw niya hinangad mas stuck yung comment niya. Hindi, it's not your problem, Lilith. Hindi ko na mahanap yung button. There's a button somewhere that makes it easy for me to hide comments. Okay, sige. Let's bring in the gang para kompleto na tayo. Okay. Teka, who am I gonna be calling first? From Grief Registry. One of the more mature, is that a good description of it? One of the more mature plays among the 8. Kasi 8 po, no? 8 po ang dula. Ay, naghahang ba ako? 8 po ang dula na pinalabas, bahagi ng festival na to. From Grief Registry, please welcome Lottie Abad. Hello, Lottie.
Wow! Hello, good evening po sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Hello po.
Yes, and ipasok na rin natin from Latency. Okay, is he one of your younger actors, no? Or mukha lang bata to? Or, yun, okay. Yeah, okay. Teka, bakit hindi ko may click? There's something wrong with my connection. Okay. From Latency, will you please welcome Don Joseph Budoso?
Hello po, hello po. Thank you so much for having me here, having us here for the listener. And hello po sa lahat po ng nanonood po sa Marky Talk. Ayan. Thank you so much po. Hello po.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I know that you should be like resting. Sabi nga, sino yung isang kukulit kanina, may show pa kayo sa Sunday. I actually thought that, wala na ba kayong pick-up rehearsal, Carl, between performances?
Ang proseso po ng kanilang per play po is that we allow them to do pickups on their own po. So siguro may mga pickups sila iba-ibang schedule. So siguro not today, so siguro on Saturday sila or Friday. So depende po sa availability nila.
So that's good. So I'm so glad that I caught you at a good time, no? So hindi pa tayo kakantuhan, sobrang I wanna appreciate already that you are doing this, guys, okay? So Lottie, tell us about yourself. Magpakilala ka sa buong mundo.
Nahiya ako bigla. Hello po sa mga nanonood. Ako po si Lottie Abad. Isa po akong actor at bilang ako po ay si Gail sa Grief Registry at ayun, parang homecoming po sa akin ng theater dahil matagal na po yung pinakahuli kong acting stint. So, yun, sobrang happy po ako at sobrang grateful po ako sa opportunity na to.
Yeah. Okay, before I talk to Joseph, no? Tama ba? Did I describe it well that Grief Registry would probably be the most mature in terms of themes, no? Tinanong si Carl dadaling ko sana yung isang parang pamangkin ko na 12 years old. Ang sabi ni Carl, not recommended. Now I understand because of Lottie's bed scene. No?
Nakakaloka.
Ayan, may spoiler na. May spoiler na. Okay, did you feel uncomfortable doing those scenes?
Hindi naman po direct kasi nagkaroon naman po kami ng intimacy workshop. So parang lahat naman po ng ginawa namin nung ka-partner ko po is may consent. So yun naman po ang importante.
And for the prudes out there, don't worry, everything was tastefully done. Okay? Baka dahil binanggit ko may bed, ayaw na manood ng mga iba, di ba?
Kaya nga. Ano pa rin, wholesome pa rin kahit pa paano.
And one of the reasons why, Lottie, I specifically requested for you to join this program, no? Kasi ang isang, I mentioned this during the talk back, no? Na ang isa, I'm not saying that si Lottie lang, no? Pero ang isang good example of one of your actors, Carl, that understood the script, understood the material was Lottie. In fact, during the time that you were performing Lottie, I did not feel that you were performing. You just allowed your character and the lines to flow, and as a result, it became your own. I did not have at any moment, kasi, well, of course, as a critic and as a director, no, pagka nare-remind ka ng isang actor ay nagsasalita lang or they're just mouthing words from a script. So, and then you get reminded that, oh, he's just, memorizing lines, then it kind of loses the thrill of watching it. Say Lottie, I never saw that. In
I
fact,
cannot
the
think
way
so.
you delivered the lines, it really felt that it was you. It really felt that it was you. It did not even feel like a script for me. And you were not trying hard to make it dramatic or funny. If the intention was comedy, I did not feel you trying to make people laugh. You were just real. And as a result, I laughed. As a result, I was moved. As a result, I got angry. I did not feel manipulated by you as an actor. No, I'm just using Lottie, Carlo. I hope you don't mind, ha? Na nagpupunan na ako ng ganyan, no. But I really think, kasi say ko, I want Lottie to be part of this show, no. Okay,
Wow.
let's go to Joseph.
Thank you
Let's
po.
go to Joseph. Ano yun?
Hello
Asawa ko
po.
yan. Sino Meron ditong nagke-claim na sa'yo, asawa ko yan si
Ah,
Lottie. Sabi ni Abby Gumanakalenyo.
best friend ko po yan. Nakakalok.
Oh, Sir Mark,
Uh,
Sir Mark, may I
yes,
answer, Mark? I think,
of
ano mo
course.
gusto.
Feel free, guys, feel free to interrupt your lolo anytime, ha? Sige,
Sure
go,
po.
go.
Sige po,
Ano
alam
yan,
ko,
Carl?
I'm super happy that you really love the performance of Lottie, kumbaga. I mean, gusto ko lang din i-acknowledge yung mga tao nakapaligid sa kanya, kung paano siya gumaling, kumbaga. So, si Chard Aquino, kanyang naging asawa, at saka si Jemuel,
Yes.
ang director na nag-alaga talaga sa kanya. Of course, sulat din ito ni um,
Ni Aldrich.
Rich Alcantara. So,
Yes.
team kung bakit kung nag-shine si Lottie doon, it's a really help of the whole group nila on that.
Totoo
So,
po. Parang bago po ako dun sa performance na po yun, talagang pinag-isipan at talagang nag-join force po talaga kaming apat para magkaroon po ng magandang show. So, yun. Hello sa mga
Ang ganda ng
teammates
script,
ko.
Aldrich. I'm glad Aldrich is watching, no? Because I also want to commend the script. Ang ganda. It really felt so organic and real. Hindi siya, yun yun ang isang ano kayo, yung mukha bang, kaya ko bang maniwala na I'm just eavesdropping and this is a private conversation between a couple, and Aldrich, in terms of the script, I'm talking to Aldrich and he's not even here. Pero nasa audience. But you achieved that, Aldrich. You achieved that. It created that. Sige, Joseph na nga tayo. Nakawawa naman si Joseph. Kanino ka pa. Okay. Am I correct by saying that you are the youngest actor in the group?
Yes po, yes po. Nagulat po talaga ako nung nag-workshop kami, nag-free workshop. And ako lang yung yung halos team doon. So talagang parang bigla akong na-pressure. Bigla po talaga akong na-pressure. Mga mukha pa lang, mukhang first timer ba? Mga ganun po talaga yung mga nag-overthink talaga ako. Pero ayun po, ako man yung pinakabata, ayun, kaya pa rin namang makipagsabayan. Makipagsabayan po. Ayun.
Yes,
Pero,
and I have to commend you. I think you did pretty well, Joseph. You did pretty well. Yes.
thank you very much po. Thank you very much.
How old are you, if you don't mind?
Kaka-20 ka lang po. This July. Yeah. 20 years.
This is your first involvement with Shorts and Briefs, right?
Yes po. Yes.
Previous to this, bago ka nasangkot dito sa mundong magulo na nila, ano ang mundo mo? Were you doing theater in school?
Hindi po sa school, pero may theater organization po dito, non-profit theater organization here po sa Mandaluyong. And ayun, dun po ako nag-start muna mag-build up ng ano ko. Na, actually, ang intention ko lang talaga is gumawa ng mga props, ng mga ano sa backstage talaga as in, more on panels, backing kapag may mga theater na ganap. Pero ayun po, tapos biglang nagkaroon ng role and ayun, nalaman ko na ay mukhang pwede ako dito kasi um, ang palagi rin sa akin sinasabi is napaka-natural daw umarte and then maybe parang nagugustuhan ko na rin. So, ginawa ko na. So, hanggang ngayon, I'm into theater po talaga. And
Who
actually, itong
does
SN yung ano,
continue,
ah,
continue, Joseph.
oh,
Continue. Sorry, I interrupted you. Continue.
actually, ito pong shorts and briefs, ang naglabas sa akin since ang mga play ko lang is laging sa org. So, ang mga ka-eksena ko, talagang kilalang-kilala ko na. So, ito po talaga yung parang first step ko sa outside sa org namin and ayun, ibang-iba talaga yung feeling po. Na todo ko, parang back to zero. Kasi kikilala po ulit ako ng mga iba't ibang tao. Pero ang saya, ang exciting po. Ayan.
I want to know how is your process in casting, Carl? Sino ang namimili ng aktor? Like, you have a lot of actors here. Do you like, itong taong to, sige, pwede siya dito? Or do you design the production according to the actors that you have? How do you do the casting?
As much as
Yes.
we... Ay,
Sige, anyone guys, sige.
sige, sagutin ko na lang muna. Sige, as regarding sa process of gathering artists per batch, ang pinaka goal talaga namin, we start for this year, we started with since on our 9th year, we started our original script, kumbaga. So nag-call kami ng original scripts from young writers, kumbaga. So nangyari siya almost 4 months of submission. Nag-end lang kami nung January 1 of this year. So same as process namin this year. So we started with the original material. After nun, we call in directors. So from the directors itself, shortlist kami ng top 8 namin directors based on their background, based on their experience na dapat zero talaga to very little at very minimal lang, at kung ano yung impact nila sa kanilang sariling life, kumbaga. And then we call for actors. And then as much as we can, since they are first timers, most of them are first timers sa proseso, gusto namin ma-experience talaga nila ang tamang proseso na ginagawa sa professional theater, like auditions, we do casting call, they have to submit anything. Kumbaga, but we do it on our way. On our way naman, alam naman natin na ang in the professional world, ang audition ay very intimidating most of the time. That's why we created and we crafted the audition na very hindi siya intimidating, na kung saan kahit magdala ka lang ng papel na may pangalan mo, okay lang as long as magpakita ka. Even when the actors audition, ang instruction namin sa kanila, kahit magbasa ka lang ng quotes from your cellphone or kahit may kopya ka diyan, as long as magpakita ka, that's the whole point. But our point talaga is to welcome everyone who wants to try theater, kasi nabuo nga ito dahil sa mga practices ng ibang theater, ng professional theater world. I'm not saying na masama yun, it's just that siguro para lang mas maging inclusive lang tayo sa ibang tao na gustong sumubok pero takot sumubok ng theater. We make it more welcome, more kinder, more possible sa mga tao.
Correct po.
Earl, you wanted to say something.
I would like to
Go
add
ahead.
something. Mag-ano lang po kasi sinabi ni Carl, ramdam na ramdam namin as director na nag-apply po kasi kami ng talaga as in application talaga siya kung gusto mag-direct. So may iba pa ring pinili tapos namili sila Carl. Every time mini-mention po ni Carl as festival director na they're using this platform para dun sa mga bago, gusto ma-experience, hindi pa nakikilala, hindi lang siya words, ramdam namin siya. Ako personally as director, yung from step 1, yung pag-guide nila sa amin from audition, hey, may darating, panel kayo, pili kayo. So kung may conflict dahil na yung isang nag-audition, gusto ng dalawang director, this is how you talk. Tapos may freedom kami to decide on our own, empowered kami to voice out kung ano yung nakikita namin na mag-work doon sa mga play na napili namin. Meron kaming workshops, meron sa actors na mention kanina, meron din kami. Ngayon lang namin, ako personally na encounter si Sir Chris Milado. Na it's a free workshop. Parang 1 to 2 hours
Yeah.
lang siya pero it helped us a lot doon
Wow.
sa
Yeah.
directing. Hanggang ano po, dire-diretso
Mm-mm.
siya. Nagkaroon ng bloodbath, may test show, may mga theater guardians kami. And sobrang sobrang helpful. Ang siguro to sum it up talaga, hindi lang siya platform to help the newbies kagaya namin or yung nagbabalik loob sa teatro. It gives us this kind of platform to be known din doon sa mga nasa industriya na. Kasi yung network ng eksena, PH ng Shorts and Briefs, ano na, Chris Milado or nandun na yung iba pang kilala na
Yeah.
nasa industriya. Natutulungan po kami na, hey, kami naman,
Mm-mm.
mag-showcase kami. Ganun yung feel namin. So yung
Mm-mm.
sinasabi po na objective ng Shorts and Briefs, legit po siya talaga. Very, very pure nung intent nila.
Wow, wow, that's very noble. That's very noble. Magkasama kami ni Chris kaninang lunch. Kasi
Okay.
during the
Manonood
launching
sila
of
ng
the
season.
Tanghalang Filipino season, no? And
Alright
then
po.
Chris is directing, of course, one of the major productions there, no? So anyway, yeah. Okay, so nangyari na ba 'yon na nag-agawan kayo ng aktor? You wanted Joseph and then somebody else wanted Joseph? Okay, ano
Meron.
'yan 'pag magpapatayan kayo for an actor?
Ay, hindi po. Sobrang professional po at mababait ang directors natin. May
Ba?
7 directors pa, si Bini, Siri, si Direk Nay, Alex, Eunice, Jimwell, Cyril, and Direk Paulo. Collaborative po talaga. So ang nangyayari po niyan, kung gusto nung dalawang director to, mag-usap sila. Kapag walang nag-giveaway kasi talagang very passionate sila, bagay talaga sila sa play natin, we leave it up dun sa actor. Ito yung script, anong
Mm.
gusto mo? Kapag hindi, okay lang. Hanap tayo ng iba. And ano lang po, for Bakit Bata, actually, yung actors
Mm.
namin right now, hindi sila yung nag-audition. So ang naging ending, yung napili ko sa audition, nag-back out sila. Na parang ang big problem niya kung nasa gitna
Okay.
na kami ng rehearsal, pero it's a very good redirection kasi nakahanap kami ng ng
Okay.
better actors pa. So ito po yung product. Ganun po yung
Oo.
nagiging
So
collaboration ng mga directors din.
yeah. So maybe that was meant for you, Joseph, huh?
Opo.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let's read a few more. Ang kukulit ng mga ng mga viewers natin. Talaga naman. Teka lang, sige. So as I pop them out, can you help me read the
Si
messages
Lil.
as I pop them out? Sige. Anybody,
Go,
just
go
keep reading
Lottie.
them.
Ito, sabi ni Lilith, actually si Lilith kasama yan ng tigas ng ulo mo. Naging barkada po team namin kahit dito ko lang sila nakilala. Oh, di ba? Ito si Trent. Tapos may cast pa pong The Lilith Reyes. Grabe, can't explain ko, actor ko pa siya. Kasi writer po kasi yan si Lilith na naging actor. Ako pa rin to. SND made me a better person. And
Sino
made
pa
me
rin kasi
believe
yan
in
sa
Lottie.
simula.
Oo.
Akala ko
Ito
naman
si
Lilith,
Lilith
seryoso na
Noo.
eh.
Pero ayan, nakakatuwa din po dahil nga naging magkakaibigan po kami dun sa buong production. So, talagang meant to be kaming magsama-sama.
I guess it feels more like family by now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Lilith, ano ba? Tama
Kulit-kulit.
na. Nood po kayo lahat ng actors and actresses cute.
Oy, totoo naman yun. Nandun ako eh. Napanood ko kayo eh. Totoo naman.
Yes.
Correct ka dyan, Lilith. Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about sabi ni Lilith, ay, hindi ko na nga ipapop up to. Ako yung youngest sa cast. Oo. May pakiramdam ako na nagsisinungaling ka, Lilith, no? Okay. Let's go to the content, no? Yung latency, Joseph, tell us a little bit summary of Latency. That's the title of the production you're in.
Yes po. Ang Latency po ay very relatable story po. Actually, ang tinatalakay dito is yung isa sa pinaka naging natamaan ng problema nung time ng pandemic, which is ang mga estudyante. So, umiikot po ang istorya sa isang estudyante na kung saan yung struggle ng mga students sa pag-keep up doon sa online class, syempre napakabilis ng mga pangyayari from face to face, nag-lockdown online class bigla ang mga students. So ang hirap maka-keep up kasi hindi mo na talaga malalaman kung ano ba talaga yung bahay mo tsaka yung school mo. So and at the same time, hindi lang yung struggle dun sa online class, pati rin yung struggle doon sa loob ng bahay. So, na nagkasabay-sabay, then na kahit anong pagiging masipag ng estudyante, talagang halos lahat ng mga estudyante napapagdaanan to. To the point na nag-overthink na sila, na kung ano-ano na yung nasa isip nila. Ayun po yung latency. Yes.
You know why? I read. Okay, let me digress a little bit, Carl. No, but it has something to do with latency. I read a very good study, a scientific study, on why online learning is so tiring. Bakit mas pagod tayo pagka online, lalo na dun sa early part of the pandemic? Because when we communicate, magkakakentuhan kayo, barkada, or when you're a teacher, like I'm a teacher, when I teach my students, uh, tuloy-tuloy ang interaction na non-verbal habang nagtuturo ka. So it's more than just the words. It's from every twitch of the eye, the sparkle in their eye. You would know if you are actually getting to them at kung nakikinig sila sa'yo. Much
Yes
of
po.
those non-verbal cues nawala nung na-replace ng online learning. So parang nawindang ang utak natin. So the first few months of the pandemic, our brain was struggling to relearn. Kasi ang daming mga wala. How do you respond to just words with very little visual cues? For example, it's so difficult, lalo kung teacher ka, you want to make sure that your students are learning. Kaya immediately after a class, sobrang nakakapagod for both teachers and the students. And I know that malaking struggle yon sa mental health issues. No? Kaya ang ganda na ipasok nyo yun eh. No? Latency, for me, is one of the most relevant, lalo na we were just we just rose from the pandemic, no? Pero napakagandang nasalamin nyo at that particular moment na lahat talaga tayo nawindang. No, of course, I'm not gonna give away the spoiler there. That at the end, I'm not gonna go into that. No, pero you should watch it. In fact, itong latency magandang maitur nyo to sa mga school eh. Mas maiintindihan ng
Yes.
mga guro, no? Mas maiintindihan ng mga guro at ng mga school authorities ano ba ang pinagdadaanan ng isang estudyanteng napilitan mag-online learning. And now that we are back to face to face, we should learn. We should have learned a lot of things from that. Okay, let's talk about grief registry. Sige,
So,
may gusto ba kayong dagdag?
konting
Go, go.
background lang for latency. Ang hindi ng original title,
Go
ang
ahead.
latency ay isang adaptation ng from the collaborator sa director nila at saka sa mga sa admin na doon. Doon ano original title ng material na yan? Ito ay online class. Online class ang
Kasi
original
nakita ko yung
title.
poster.
Yes, online class original title na yan. Tapos when we were trying to collaborate it with the director, kumbaga, ito yung lumabas tapos nagbago yung title. So kaya that's why what we're hearing from you that you're enjoying the material. So I'm sobrang saya siguro. So sobrang saya lang marinig for the director who created this one kasi hindi rin naging ganun ka smooth sailing itong pag-create nila ng kwentong ito. Alam ko yun, yung hirap kaya sobrang saya that that people are appreciating the craft na ginagawa nila.
No, yeah. And totoo, ang isang maganda sa dynamics nyo, Carl, is that it is collaborative. Like as Matt is saying here, credits to Direct Uni. Did I say her name right? Or
Yes po.
his name right? Who fine-tuned the script. Tama. So it is that kept us focused. Bakit? Hindi kayo behave dati? Kailangan pa kayo i-behave. Tama. It is really collaborative. Kaya nga, maganda yung nakita ko. So, I'm glad that I saw you at the point na nahinog na yung collaboration, no? Okay. Can we talk about, as I kind of mentioned it, it's the most mature and controversial, probably. Let's talk about grief registry. What is that all about, Lottie?
Ang aming palabas po, ay wait, sorry. Ako lang ba yun o pero may feedback? Pero wala. Ayan,
Ikaw
wala
lang yun,
na.
girl. Wala na. Ayan, meron pa.
I think kay Don
Meron,
yun, Don.
meron.
Okay lang daw mag-mute ka, Don.
Mag-mute ka muna, Don.
Yan.
Ayan.
Ay, meron
Masakit
pa.
sa tenga, Don. Teka lang. Si Don yun.
Okay.
Ayun, ayun. Okay,
Ayun.
okay. Kala ko ako lang. Siguro, paano ko ba explain ng grief registry? So, ito po ay isang kwento ng newlywed couple na kakatapos lang ng kanilang wedding at merong mysterious na regalo silang natanggap. At doon mag-unfold lahat ng mga pag-uusapan nila. May mga natutunan sila sa isa't isa, may natutunan sila sa sarili nila. At ayun, parang siguro roller coaster din ang mga events na nangyari dun sa play na dapat panoorin ng mga nanonood ngayon.
Let me just ask, no? Sorry if it's asking something too personal, Lottie. You may refuse to answer. Are you married?
No po. Gusto ko yung nagulat ako.
So how
I
did
know
you?
po.
No, because actually, it will lead me to the point about baka may matutunan ng mga young actors dito no? How do you play a role that is beyond your own personal experience? Right? So,
True.
paano
Totoo
mo
po yan.
itatawid yon? Kailangan kang gumanap ng mamamatay tao, pero ang
Mm-mm.
hindi mo ma-imagine na kahit ipis na hindi mo kayang apakan, but you have to play the role of a vicious murderer. The same way, how did you take that leap, Lottie? You are not married, and then you did a role that requires you to be intimate with your co-actor, and
Mm-mm.
even talking about things that could be very normal for a married couple to talk about, but
Mm-mm.
you have not experienced that yourself. Can you tell me a little bit about your process?
Actually po, at first, talagang tinulungan po talaga ako ng mga grief registry team ko po, yung director, yung scriptwriter, pati po yung partner ko po dun si Richard. Talagang tinulungan po nila ako on how to digest po yung mga lines. Pero at the same time po, parang naghanap din po ako ng parang medyo close sa buhay ko na parang pwede kong mailan tulad dun sa character na si Gail. So, meron ako, hindi ko sure kung pwede kong sabihin, pero, sige, hindi ko na sabihin kung sino, pero malapit siya sa buhay ko. At nakikita ko si Gail sa kanya. So, mahilig ako makipagkwentuhan sa kanya. So, at the same time, hindi ko naman siya na-absorb, pero ino-observe ko din on how they talk to their husband, how they parang kung paano nila hawakan, ganyan. So yun, parang hindi naman po ako super nahirapan kasi in reality, parang sinabi ko po kasi dun ang sa role ko po kasi parang 34 years old na po siya. Eh ako po parang 5 years or like 6 years, ilang years ba? Ano dito? Ilan taon na ba ako? Parang 5 years from now, parang andun na ako sa level na yon. So parang inisip ko na lang din, parang, sige, try ko na lang din mag-advance mag-isip. So, yun, okay naman po siya. Hindi naman po ako super duper nahirapan.
And you said you also had intimacy workshops. I think it was
Yes
Carl who
po.
mentioned that. Okay. I just found out that, for example, my friend, the director, Missy Maramara, is now an expert on intimacy coaching. No? So I guess that is a very important aspect now. It's kind of new in theater na meron tayong mga intimacy coaches. But it makes it real diba? At the same time, nare-respeto ang aktor na they will not feel
Yes.
violated, diba?
Yes po.
Guys, for those of you who may not understand theater, one of the reasons why theater could be so difficult at the same time that's part of the thrill is that you are making yourself vulnerable. You cannot be a good actor unless you allow yourself to be vulnerable to trust another actor, 'di ba? And if that trust is violated, that could be a traumatic experience for an actor. But I am glad, Lottie, that in your community, in your snapshots and in your uh, shorts and briefs community, 'di ba? You are among actors whom you trust. So I think
Yes, totoo po.
napakalaking
Thank you
bagay
kay
'yon. Oh, pero merong
Richard.
anong pangalan ng partner mo? Chart?
Si Richard po, si
Oo.
Richard Aquino.
Oo. Oo. Under the sheets, gentleman naman ba siya?
Opo.
Under the blanket,
Nakakaloka
under
sa
the
under the
blanket.
totoo
Oo.
po. Ano po, parang ano, talagang, talagang pinlano din po namin kung ano po yung gagawin.
Oo.
Parang
Ah,
synchronized po talaga yung mga gagawin
oo.
namin.
Ano daw? Sino
Tama
yung
po.
humihirit diyan, si Earl?
Si
Rehearsed po
Direct
yun.
Earl.
Very good talaga to si Lottie, tsaka si Richard.
Ayun, kaya okay
Oh,
din po. Tsaka
oo.
siguro maganda rin pong foundation na parang hindi po kami sobrang nailang sa isa't isa. Yung sa first
Oo.
meeting po na, kasi syempre hindi ko naman po kilala talaga si Richard at first dahil pareho po kami nag-audition.
Mm.
Pero po nung nagkaroon po
Mm.
kami ng mga workshops, talagang mas nakilala po namin yung isa't isa at the same time, parang friends na po din talaga kami. Kaya hindi po kami masyadong nahirapan. Pero eventually,
Mm.
parang napansin nga daw po nung sa bloodbath po namin, parang siguro nung una hindi pa nila makita. Kaya medyo pinush namin ng bonggang-bongga para magmukha na talaga kami may ginagawang milagro sa ilalim ng sheets. Ganun po.
Yeah. Na hindi milagro sa mag-asawa. It is something so
Yes,
natural, something so
normal.
real, something
Yes.
so necessary that you have to portray it. Diba? And that's what I
Yes
found
po.
beautiful about it. Grief registry is so honest. It's so darn honest. This is what couples go through. They have sex and then they fight the very next moment. And that's what
Then they
happens.
break
No?
up.
Oy, teka lang.
Joke
Yeah,
lang.
and then they make up. Tama, correct. Meron ditong napakahalagang tanong, sandali, bigyan nating daan ito at baka emergency question from Angelo Puno. Ano, nagamit ba daw yung air fryer?
Hindi pa nga nabubuksan, Angelo. Si Angelo po
Yeah.
ano yan,
Oo.
ano po namin, stage prod po namin yan, si Angelo. Hi Angelo,
Ah,
maraming salamat sa lahat
oo.
ng tulong mo.
Oo. Kudos din dapat dapat bigyan ng parangal yung mga the backstage people, the stage managers
Yes.
who hardly gets applause and
Go science
and
Steph.
appreciation. Correct, correct. Okay, guys, dalawang beses nyo na ginamit ang word na bloodbath. Someone explain to me what the heck is that bloodbath?
Sige, ako na ba mag-explain ng bloodbath? Ang bloodbath po
Sure.
ay tinatawag ay ano to, para siyang critic day po na kung saan we are siguro weeks before the actual test show. We are presenting the material. 80% of the direction or the staging nila sa mga mentors namin, sa mga theater guardians namin. So for this year, we had Herbie Go, we had Ding Dong Rosales, tapos we had Manok Bagadyong, we have Joshua Taiko. So
Yeah.
para mix ang ating age range at saka mix ang ating experience. Kumbaga, fun fact, ang bloodbath, ang nag-coin ng term na yan at nagpakilala sa akin yan, ay ang aking teacher si Dennis Marasigan, no SNB1. Yung Shorts and Briefs 1, si Sir Dennis Marasigan po na ang Vice President ng Cultural Center of the Philippines ngayon. Siya ang pinakauna namin naging bloodbath mentor. Siya lang mag-isa to mentor all the 8 plays na present namin. So we are also we are still using the term kasi yun ang nakasanayan namin na gamitin.
So it's like a critics night.
Critics session po. Parang it's a one-on-one session with mentors, our theater guardians. Tapos they help them collaborate. So it sounds very. So when I explain to them the term bloodbath, sabi ko sa kanila, it is a helping session. So hindi siya parang to kill you o kaya to judge your play. It's really the theater guardians to suggest, to help you, and to elevate your production. At sobrang nakakatulong talaga siya yung proseso na yun.
Yeah. Although that could be so frightening for a new actor, pero you all need to go through that, right? Kailangan
Yes.
pagdaanan talaga yon ng lahat ng
Yes po.
aktor. No pain, no gain.
Yes po, Sir Mark. Alam mo, to be honest, yung with my experiences on the professional world, nakakatakot talaga ang critics day kasi feeling mo dun ka ma-judge ng mga tao eh. But when the mentors came in, when I invite the mentors to be part of the mentor school, o kayo yung mga theater angels namin, it's a constant reminder sa kanila na these people are first timers, so let's be at least be kind to them, cordial. Although alam naman nila yung atmosphere ng SNB, so feeling ko naman natatawid naman yung mensahe ko sa kanila, kaya it makes it feel it feels very natural at saka very organic ang kanilang ang comments nila to help them to support them to make them look better on stage.
Yeah. O bago tayo maubusan ng oras, I wanna talk about your production where I could not I had to hold my breath, and there was a moment there where I could not even breathe. It started as a comedy. I thought it was playing for laughs. I thought it was ham. I thought it was comedy, and I'm talking about Bakit Bata. But the
All right
second
po.
half of it, when there were so many reveals up sa background, I don't know how to talk about Bakit Bata without spoilers.
Spoiling.
But the best way, diba, without spoiling it. Pero guys, for the people listening out there, the best way actually for you to go and watch uh, shorts and briefs is by having no expectation at all,
Yes.
going there
Exactly po.
without expecting anything, and that is where you will be rewarded. Earl, that is what Bakit Bata did to me.
Thank you po.
I played along thinking that it was just a hammy comedy until it hit me. I don't know
Sige.
how much you could reveal, Earl, but can you tell me a little bit about
Ay,
that?
siguro po without spoiling it, para sa mga hindi pa po nakakanood, iniimbitahan po namin kayo panoorin yung 8 shows na 'to kasama po yung Bakit Bata. Yung Bakit Bata ay tanong talaga kung bakit bata lang ang nakakakita ng multo. Most of the time, bata lang yung napagpapakitaan ng multo. Ayun po, dun papasok yung comedy, yung mga comic relief. Pero may underlying message po kasi yung Bakit Bata na sana masagot niyo po siya after nyo mapanood yung play. Kung makikita nyo po yung poster namin, pati yung poster design niya ay double meaning po kapag inanalyze nyo po yung itsura niya. Yun po siya. Sa start, mukha po siyang light, masaya talaga. Pero tignan po natin, baka po sa inyo ang dating po shocking. Ayun din naman po yung gusto namin mangyari. Pero we're hoping mabalik namin na hindi sobrang bigat yung umalis kayo na sobrang bigat niya. Hopefully po ang pinaka-goal po namin ay mag-iwan ng reminder sa mga audience na kamustahin natin ang bawat isa at mag-remind din po sa mga kapwa natin Pilipino na may nangyari sa atin na hindi dapat natin malimutan. Ayun, hanggang doon lang po yung pwede kong mas-spoil. Siguro panoorin po natin
Oo.
Bakit Bata at Shorts and Briefs
Yes.
9.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, yung sequence ba, Carl? Yung sequence ng walong place na yan, how did you plan that out?
We
Is it
have a
according... Go ahead.
based po sa based po sa kanilang bloodbath, that's also my first time watching them when they presented on the critics night. So
Oo.
inaral namin yung energy ng as an audience. So that siguro yun yung pinakatrabaho ko as a festival director. I have to watch the all plays as a audience, kung paano ko siya mararamdaman na hindi ako pagod, hindi ako mauumay, hindi ako masosobrahan sa flavor ng buong 2 hours na yun, kumbaga. Then I have to test it also on the test show. Originally, Bakit Bata opened, yun ang opening namin for our test show. So, nagbago yung
Okay.
kulay, nagbago yung format. So, you have to put it in, sinandwich namin sila. So, we open it with a lighter tone, maingay muna, para kumapit muna hanggang padip ng padip yung mga tao. Kumbaga. So, it's really hindi siya formula, it's really a audience experience. So, I have to see I have to see my festival also as an audience. Kumbaga, kasi end of the day, lahat mapapanood mo. Gusto kong lumabas sila. Gusto kong pumasok sila ng masaya at lumabas sila ng masaya.
Balik dun
Exactly.
sa Bakit Bata, Earl, yung sabi mo na parang ayaw mo na umuwi yung mga audience na mabigat ang puso nila.
Hopefully.
But you know what? In my opinion, kailangan natin yun eh. Kailangan, may mga
Yun
bagay
po.
na kailangan talaga makabigat sa puso natin.
Opo
So, what I'm saying is, don't be so afraid of that, as this
Exactly naman. Totoo
controversial
naman po. Opo.
actor said that art should disturb, although the context of which he said that is
Yes.
Opo.
is crazy,
Ang
but
realidad ay mabigat,
but it's
sabi nga po.
true. Art should disturb. Art should entertain, of
Exactly.
course. Art should make us go through the whole gamut of emotions, laughing, crying, getting afraid, getting angry, but let us also not be afraid of disturbing art because
Exactly po.
ang daming mga hindi maaabot sa puso ng mga manonood kung hindi sa pamagitan ng sining. No amount of rhetoric and lecturing them about, social issues will get to them. Pero abutin mo ang puso nila, mas malamang makikinig sila.
Totally agree po.
Congratulations, Earl. Congratulations,
Salamat,
Earl.
Sir Mark.
Sorry, Carl. Alam ko, ayaw mo na sinasabi ko yung mga favorites ko, pero talagang iba ang impact sa akin ng Bakit Bata.
Salamat po.
Iba ang impact sa akin ng Bakit Bata. Really, yun yung parang, at the end of it, hindi ako makapalakpak.
Aww.
It had to sink in. Really. Especially, because, ayan, umiyak na
Salamat.
lolo niya.
Ah.
Because when it hit me that it's talking about something far more, and then you did it in such a clever way that it did not seem to be an intention but an aside. But once it hit there and I realized, oh, this is what it was all about, I thought that was so intelligently done, Earl.
Thank you po,
That
Sir
was so
Mark.
cleverly done. It did not feel like speaking down to your audience. Parang na, mas nagpapaka-mataas ako at meron kang dapat matutunan bilang audience na bobotante. You know what I mean? It's not talking down to the audience, but when the reality of your play struck, I thought that was a work of genius. Congratulations, Earl, for that.
Salamat po, Sir Mark.
Okay, we're about to wrap up now. Ako, isang oras na pala kwentuhan natin. Promise ko kay Carl, isang oras lang tayo. Okay, so again guys, 8 po ang mapapanood ninyo. May mga nagpo-promote na dito kanina, 550 for the price of 8 plays. Saan ka pa, di ba? So this kind of like, for those of you na mga suki ng Virgin Love Fest, this kind of like Virgin Love Fest, but you get 8. Virgin Love Fest, you only get 3. And the fact that it is short, what is the average length of time for each play,
10,
Carl?
10 to 12 minutes.
10 to 12 minutes. And you were able to keep it to that?
Okay. Yun yung pinaka time, pero our goal talaga is for the audience to forget the time and just to enjoy the storytelling.
True. And it happened to me, Carl. I completely forgot it. Na parang, uy, pang-7 na pala to, pang-6 na pala to. Like as you're just in there. As I said, when you go there, it's better to leave your expectations at the door and go with an open heart. Allow yourselves to be blown away. No, one of the hardest things for me is to remove my critic hat whenever I watch a production. Na kailangan kong, I need to remind myself na hindi ka kritiko, hindi ka juror, hindi ka judge. You're just there to enjoy the experience. And if that's what theater is about, which I believe it is, then go and see Shorts and Briefs. They have how many more performances? You want to talk about that now? You want to invite them, please?
6.
Go, Earl.
Kayo po ay aming iniimbitahan sa ikalawang linggo po, 4 na linggo po ito, ikalawang linggo ng Shorts and Briefs Season 9. Iyan po ay 2 p.m. Meron din po kaming set for 7 p.m. po.
Ang napanood ko ay yung opening week nila,
Opening po ng August 6. Tama po. 550 pesos, 8 shows po yan with free drink. Ito po ay very intimate play. So, kayo po ay nasa harap talaga ng mga actors and everyone. Napupuno na po ang August 13
matatalsikan ka ng laway ng actor. Yan, warning lang. Ganun ka-intimate.
Ang ringing ko po nasa 15 to 20% na lang po ang available for August 13. So, ubusin na po natin siya. Meron pa rin po tayong August 20 at August 27 kung mamimiss nyo po yung play natin sa Sunday. Pero for sure po, jump back tayo ulit sa August 13 Sunday. Kita-kits po, 2 p.m. at 7 p.m. po yan.
Okay. How do they secure a ticket? Nasiguradong meron silang seat pagdating doon if they walk in?
We do accept walk-ins po talaga, pero we really highly recommend talaga to please contact the number in the poster. Okay, go to Exena PH sa Facebook to reserve a ticket kasi hindi po namin mapapromise talaga ang walk-ins po talaga namin ay usually talaga ay either wala, doon lang talaga sila nakatambay talaga kasi the venue is a very intimate space at very limited siya.
Yeah.
So pag ubos na yung ticket, ubos talaga yung ticket. Wala kami magagawa. So sa mga nakakilala po sa kanila o kaya sa mga gustong manood ng show talaga, I suggest you reserve a ticket. Wag na tayong masanay na on the last minute at maghanap tayo at yung mga ganung bagay. Kumbaga, this is your chance to watch a very interesting play for you to be kind and to escape at least 2 hours of your time sa buhay niyo po.
Yes, yes, that's true. How many seats lang ang Draper?
Almost 100 lang po, very intimate lang po yung seats
Oo.
ng Draper Talk.
Oo. Si
Yan po ay
Lilit,
sa
hindi
poblasyon.
nagtanong sa'kin, oo.
Poblasyon yan.
Yeah,
Yes.
11-11, I love 11-11 as well. Putahe guys, actually, when I said that I have top 3 favorites, hindi naman nalalayo yon from the others, really. No, I'm not just saying that para wala magtampo sa lonyo, pero it's true. It's just that there are certain things, syempre, na mas iba yung kurot sa akin. No? The realism of the acting of grief registry, the significance and the impact of latency, because it's so real, it's so fresh. It just happened last year, no? And the social issues woven into a superstition brought by Bakit Bata. Ayun ha, wala akong spoiler ha. Okay din siguro,
Salamat
no?
po.
Those are the things that makes it work for me, no? Bakit wala kaming charot, ano? Wala. Joke lang sa Okay, hindi ko na nga babasahin yung mga iba ha. Ang kukulit nyo guys, pero salamat. No? I appreciate lahat po ng mga nakigulo sa amin dito. One more thing. Tell us about Draper and your partnership with Draper Startup House.
Draper, ang Draper po ay isa sa mga lugar na nagtiwala sa amin since last year. Hindi talaga sila theater space, pero isa sa mga goal talaga ng Eksena PH is to promote theater is for everyone. Hindi kailangan mag-rent ng sobrang laki at kailangan full of light. Sometimes you just need a space and a audience to listen to you. That's why when we presented this idea sa Draper na wala silang alam kung ano kami, nagtiwala sila at sumugal sila sa amin. Kaya ngayon, until now, they've been partnering with us with shorts and briefs. That's why ang Draper din po ay may regalo sa ating mga ticket holders. Sa lahat ng mga ticket holders po namin, meron po kayong 15% discount on their food stall sa baba. So before you go in, at saka when you leave o kaya when you go for lunch or dinner, you can enjoy the 15% discount nila doon sa kanilang chains of restaurant at saka food stall sa baba. That's all Sundays po So ibig sabihin if you have your ticket for last Sunday, it is still possible na pwede mong ma-avail siya through the whole festival. Every Sunday po yan. So maraming salamat Draper for trusting Eksena PH.
Yeah. And it makes it non-traditional theater because of the design, no? Now, of the intimate theater and the venue itself, no? Before we say goodbye, guys, I just want to encourage you to go and support theater. So the reconciliation dinner is still running. Go and see it while you can until August 20 na lang po ito. This already their third running. So MarkyTalk recommends the reconciliation dinner. Go and check it out on Facebook, but you only have a couple of weeks to catch this amazing play. Of course, I saw Tick Tick Boom and I was raving about it. It's one of the best musicals running right now. You don't want to miss that. And they have a limited engagement as well, August 27. No? And it's so interesting that they have a combination of different actors, which I have to see all the combinations as well. Tick Tick Boom. It's a play that was turned into a film. It's on Netflix, but nothing beats live. And if I may say so, I enjoyed the play, the live musical by Nine Works Theatrical. Congratulations, Nine Works, more than the movie on Netflix. Okay, and one more thing, Gary V. Back at the museum, he has a few more performances. I heard raving reviews about this. I hope to see it this coming weekend. Congratulations, Gary V is back in his top fighting form at Music Museum. Go and check it out. All of these productions, makikita po ninyo yon. And I mentioned also na nag-launch na po ng 37th season ang Tanghalang Pilipino entitled Unfiltered. Kaya nga magkasama kami ni Chris Miliado because he is directing Anak Datu, no? Abangan ninyo, go and check it out. Very exciting po ang 37th season ng Tanghalang Pilipino. I will be updating you on Market Talk. So if you are a theater, arts, music lover, check it out. We'll try to keep you updated. It's really our job. And by the way, guys, we're not getting paid to do this, okay? When I help promote all of this place, no, hindi po kumikita ang lolo nyo dyan. No, gusto ko lang po talagang supportahan kung ano ang excelente, kung ano ang maganda, kung ano ang karapat dapat parangalan. Gusto kong supportahan. Any final words before we say goodbye? Let's start from the youngest one. Joseph, final words from you.
Ayan po, so wag niyo pong i-miss ang pagkakataon para makapanood ng Shorts and Briefs, ang Theater Festival po. Diyan po yan sa Draper Startup House, Manila, sa Burgos po, sa Makati. Ayan. See you po sa last Sundays. Marami pa po kayong aabangan.
Thank you, Joseph. And I hope you would continue doing better, Joseph, because I believe that's where you belong. Lottie?
Yes po, yes.
Ayan. So, ini-invite ko kayo lahat na manood ng aming palabas at ayun, mabuhay ang ating art. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat din,
Jump na
Lottie.
po sa
Earl?
Alright po, marami pong naka-shorts, marami pong naka-briefs. Manood na po kayo sa season 9 ng Shorts and Briefs. All Sundays po of August.
Hindi ko nga alam paano gagawin ko dun sa hindi ko nga alam ano gagawin ko dun sa detergent na binigay nyo eh. Hindi naman ako naglalaba.
Donate.
And of course, our final words from the festival director. Brainchild niya po ang lahat ng ito. Carl Jinko.
Ayan, I'm just, ako, nasabi na po nila ang kailangan nilang, ang pwede pong sabihin po. Ako po nagpapasalamat lamang sa lahat ng tao na patuloy na sumusuporta at patuloy na nagtitiwala. At saka sa patuloy na nagtataka at sinusubukan nila gawin ang pagnood at pag-try at pag-collaborate sa mga tao. Masaya ako na ang mga tao sa paligid na binubuo ng Shorts and Briefs ay nag-create ng kindness in terms of collaboration at saka inclusivity sa lahat. That's what we need. Thank you very much also to the theater community for fully accepting these people na hindi naman taga-teatro. I think it's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful reminder that art is acceptable, art is reachable, hindi lang to for a specific people. It can be tried out by a number of people. So please do like Extended PH. Yun po. Salamat.
Yeah, Exena PH. Hanapin nyo lang po sila sa Facebook. And you will be updated also on the other information there. Pero I want to reiterate, Carl, your people, you are very much part of mainstream theater. You may not think of yourself as such, but the theater community right now needs you. You may feel na parang, uy, baguhan lang kami dito, kapapasok ko lang. Hindi. You are a major contributor to the arts. Okay, kayo ay mga alagad ng sining ngayon pa lang, no? If sometimes you doubt it, that you're making a dent, then let your Lolo Mark be the first one to affirm, ikay alagad ng sining. Congratulations. Ala, iyakin talaga. Kasi kailangan natin yung mataang ganyan. Yan ang kailangan natin. People who will take their theater, their artistry, their talents to something more than themselves. And that's what you're doing. It's not a vanity project. You're not doing it for yourself. But you're making this world a better place because of what you do. Congratulations to Shorts and Briefs 9, to all the directors, writers, actors, production staff, and those two amazing sign language interpreters. I love those two guys. They were like acting with it. I don't know if you've been noticing them, but as they talk, as they interpret the lines, dala nila even the emotions that the actor, they were approximating even what the actors are doing. God bless everyone. Magpapaalam na po kami. Ito po si Direct Mark. Until the next Market Talk. Thank you, Joseph, Lottie, Earl, and of course,
Thank you,
Carl.
Sir Mark.
Good night. God bless you.
Thank you, Sir Mark.
Thank you, MarkyTalk. Salamat po.
Salamat po.